was like, hey, I'd like to help you escape, so why don't you live in my tiny house? And Erin was like, oh hell yeah, I'll live in your tiny house, but oh fuck, I don't have any money. What am I gonna do about that? How am I gonna fucking escape? And her friend was like, it's cool, I'll give you free rent in December. And that makes sense for me too, cause I just racked up a shit ton of money on Airbnb. And so now I'm riding free, and you can have my tiny house for free. And then Erin was like, well, that's a pretty fucking great deal, cause like, otherwise, how the fuck would I ever get out of here? How would I get out of here? And her friend was like, it's all good, you're welcome. Just pay me the money every month, and we're all good. And Erin was like, oh, fucking free. I have found the coop. And now, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do with myself? I'm gonna have a lot of fun. And at first, that's gonna mean spending a lot of time alone in my tiny house and really loving being alone. And that's a true story, and even when I say it out loud, it sounds like something that people make up just to sound cool, but it's actually fucking true. I did that, and that's why I feel so good now, cause I faced some really shitty things that I didn't like about myself, and a lot of times that was actually how I thought about myself. And so I started thinking about myself in a more positive way, and it was well, it felt really good, is what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to tell you a story, that's what I'm trying to say. I'm not quite sure where my story left off. Let me think about it for a moment or two. Well, so I spent all that time sitting alone in my tiny house, and I was like, damn girl, you got some shit you gotta unpack. And so I did, one step at a time, and I learned some really cool tools from my therapist, where I really healed my inner child. And oh, she's still there, she'll always be there, but she's no longer suffering. And when I figured out how to do that, I was like, oh, I bet I could help other people figure out this too. And that realization was a very important part of the story, and I'm glad I didn't forget it, but I almost did. Did you set another timer? Because I could go on for a while. How long have I been singing this song? How long have I been singing this song? Not long enough yet. Because there's like at least one more part. And then we don't know what's going to happen after that. And that's fun too. You never know what's coming next. What's coming around the corner. What's coming around the bend. Yeah, what's going to happen next. We never know. Okay, now I'm just like, it's like I'm reading the alphabet to you. Would you like me to tell you the definition of any words? I think those are the most important parts of that tale. That was a good idea. Thanks. We can go now.
Okay.